Hello dear students, welcome to this video. In this video I am going to explain how to use the remaining days for the NT-NET preparation. So as you know that the examination for computer science NT-NET will be on 7th of October from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. right. So you have almost 16 days left. So how to use these 16 days? So today is 20th of October, and from 20th of October to I think till 7th of October you have total 16 days, right? So I will just explain, I will just give a strategy how you should do, how you should use the 16 days. Like it's your wish, you can follow this plan or you can make your own plan. So I would suggest, so till now there are some topics, कुछ topics ऐसे थे जो आप लोग छोड़ चुके थे, right? जो टॉपिक आप छोड़ चुके थे क्योंकि आपको लगा कि एग्जामिनेशन जो है वो 18th ऑफ सितंबर को होगा, तो आपने जल्दी जल्दी में कुछ टॉपिक छोड़ दिए थे. सो आई विल डिवाइड दिस 16 days in 3 parts because now you have more time to complete those topics which you have not covered. So I will divide these 16 days into 3 parts. The part 1 is, in this part 1 you can complete your remaining topics. So most of the topics we have uploaded on our YouTube channel, right? So remaining topics you will use some time to complete the remaining topics. Second part of this time you will divide for paper 2 and for paper 1. So right, paper 1 is also very important and you should target at least 50 to 60 marks. Okay, at least 50 to 60 marks in paper 1 you should target. And part 3 is practice. That is the most important part of your preparation. That is practice of previous year questions of NT-NET. Right. So for example, on our YouTube channel we have already uploaded the videos for C programming, data structure, algorithms, right? And we have uploaded the videos for TOC and compiler also. And we have uploaded the videos, so everything we have uploaded on YouTube channel. That is, for after TOC and compiler we have uploaded discrete maths. And we have already uploaded the videos for operating system, computer architecture and organization, right? And we have uploaded the videos for digital logic design and microprocessor also. Then you have already completed, if you are watching our YouTube channel continuously, that you will see that we have uploaded the videos for computer network and DBMS also. Okay, so we have taken a revision course from from 16th of August to like till now it is going on. Right now we are continuing with computer graphics, and we have already uploaded software engineering, artificial intelligence, right? And we have, right, currently computer graphics is going on. Fine, all these topics we have covered in our classes on YouTube. So this in the syllabus of NT-NET, if you will look at the syllabus of NT-NET, the remaining topics which are left, which we have not covered, actually these topics are enough to get, at least these topics are enough if you want to, if you are targeting at least, let us say 140 marks in NT-NET. So you can easily get 140 to 160 marks easily by covering all these topics. Okay, if you cover all these topics you will easily get 140 to 160 marks in NT-NET. Now the remaining topics which we have not covered on our YouTube videos, those topics are you can say, that is data mining, right? Then the remaining topics are C++ and web technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then we have not completed OOPS and C programming, right? And then we have not completed IoT and cloud on our YouTube channel. So all these topics are very small topics and these topics can easily be covered in 3 days, right? So IoT and cloud, OOPS and C programming, OOPS and C++ programming, and C++ and web tech, all these things we have left because they are having very less weightage, right, in NT-NET examination. Then the remaining topics, for example, big data and Hadoop we have already covered. What is the remaining topic? I think now everything is covered, right? We have not covered linear programming on our YouTube channel. Linear programming is having a weightage of 2 marks. Then probability also we have not covered on our YouTube channel. So from unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, everything is covered. All these topics we have covered, and these topics are having a weightage of 20 marks. Okay, combined all these topics, they are having a weightage of 20 marks. For example, data mining will be of 2 marks. There will be only one question from data mining. There will be 2 questions from C++ and web technologies. There will be one question from OOPS and web tech. There will be one question from IoT and cloud. There will be one question from linear programming, and there may be one question or may not be a question from linear from probability, right? So हमेशा ही क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा, मतलब कभी आ सकता है कभी नहीं आ सकता. So these are the topics left, and these topics will take hardly to complete all these topics. It will take hardly you can say 4 days. In 4 days you can complete all these topics, data mining, C++ and all these things. If you want to study, it's your wish, you can study, and you will easily add 20 marks to your preparation. Okay, you will add 20 marks to your preparation. That means now this total will become 180 marks in paper 2, in paper 2 only, right? So if you cover all these topics, that will get you 160 marks easily, and if you cover all these topics, that will give you 20 marks, right? So this is having a range of 160 marks to 180 marks in NTNet, what we have taught you till now. अभी तक जो हमने आपको पढ़ा है वो काफ़ी है 180 मार्क्स लाने के लिए 200 में से. पेपर 2 का मार्क, पेपर 2 होगा आपका, उसमें 100 क्वेश्चन होंगे और 200 मार्क्स का पेपर होगा. उन 200 में से आप 180 आराम से टारगेट कर सकते हो अगर आपने ये टॉपिक्स कंप्लीट कर लिया, इफ़ यू हैव वॉच्ड ऑल द वीडियोस फ्रॉम आवर यूट्यूब चैनल. प्लस इफ यू वांट टू कंप्लीट ऑल दीज टॉपिक्स, यू विल ऐड 20 मार्क्स मोर. दैट मीन्स यू हैव 4 days, you can add 20 marks more to your preparation. Then paper 1 is also very important. In paper 1, what you should do is, the second part is for paper 1, and you should give at least, you can say, 7 days or 6 days to paper 1. Okay, 6 days you should assign to paper 1, and you should watch lots of videos of paper 1, and you should study at least one book of paper 1. In 6 days you can easily study one book of paper 1. Take any book of paper 1 and complete that book in 16 days, 6 days, right? Then you will have 1 week left, or you can say, if you complete these in 3 days, and then 6 days, 9 days plus 9 plus 7 days, so you will have 7 days left. In 7 days what you need to do is, this is the most important part. So from, you can say, from 1st October to, okay, from 1st October to 7th of October, you should only solve the previous year questions. That means what you need to do is, you need to take the complete paper of NTNet, previous paper, and you have to solve it completely in 1 day. Okay, so every day you should target to solve at least 2 papers. Okay, you should solve at least 2 papers every day. For example, you can take year 2019, right? You can take a paper of 2019, and in 1 day you can complete the paper of 2019, paper 2 December and paper 2 June. Like this you should go. Every day you should complete at least 2 previous year papers of NTNet. Like this you should target at least 5 years. So from 2019 to 2015, you should target only these years. Start from 2019 and solve all previous year papers till 2015. That will be enough to get you a very good, very confidence in the NTNet examination. What you will do is, when you will solve the papers, you will find that, let us say, you are not able to solve the questions on TOC or COW or DPMS. Then what you need to do is, for example, let us say you are not able to solve a question from serializability. So go to the serializability topic from the YouTube, and then watch the video, then come back and try to solve the question. So this particular duration will help you to identify your weak point and strong points in your preparation, right? So 4 days for the remaining topics which are left, like data mining and all these things, and 6 days for paper 1. So I think you are already studying paper 1 concurrently with paper 2. So in these 6 days you should complete all those topics which are left in paper 1, which you have not completed till now. And in the last 7 days you should complete, you should give all these 7 days to the practice only. You should not do anything else. In these last 7 days you should solve only the questions. So from 21st of September to 24th of September, you should complete all the remaining topics which you have not covered till now. I will suggest आपको ये topics तभी करने हैं. You should go on with these topics only if you have completed these topics. Right? If you have completed all the core topics very well, that means you can solve any question in these topics. Then only go for the remaining topics. Otherwise, if you are weak in any of these topics, you should only solidify these topics. Okay, because these are the most important topics of NTNet. So first you should solidify all these topics. Then only you should jump to the remaining topics. Right? Then from 25th of September to 30th of September, you should give the time to paper 1. Okay, this time should be allocated to paper 1. Then from 1st October to 7th of October, you should completely concentrate on the practice, that is previous year questions. So what you should do is, so if you want to qualify, let us say if you are in general category and you are targeting NTNet JRF, then for NTNet JRF you should target at least you can say 190 marks. Okay, 190 marks should be enough to qualify the JRF in general category. Okay, if you are in OBC category, then you should target at least 180 marks to get JRF. Okay, for OBC. And for SC ST you can target 160 to 165 marks, that will be enough to qualify JRF, right? If you are targeting for NTNet, then for general category you can target 180 marks, and on the 180 marks you will get easily net, that is lecturership. 180 marks for lecturership. How do you get these 180 marks? So 180 marks are really easy to get in NTNet. So to get 180 marks, you just target 120 marks or 120 to 140 marks in paper 2, right? You should target 120 to 140 marks in paper 2, and you should target at least 40 to 60 marks in paper 1, and that is really easy, right? So if you follow these 16 days with a strategic way, so you can easily qualify JRF, right? That is not a very big thing. JRF it can be easily qualified if you follow a very dedicated schedule. You should just be disciplined and you should make a good plan just like this, and easily it will be easy for you, right? How we are going to help you in this practice? So for the next 15 days, from 21st September to 7th of October, so for next 16 days on our YouTube channel we will upload one paper every day. We will provide the solution of the previous year papers of NTNS. Okay, solutions of previous year questions of NTNet. Okay, what we will do is we will start from the year 2004. Okay, we will start from the year 2004 and then we will complete till 2012. So from 2004 to 2012 we will try to upload all the papers on our YouTube channel. That means in one video we will upload one complete paper. Okay, one complete paper in one video, the solution of one paper. For example, first day we will upload the 2004 paper 2, and we will provide the solution to all the questions of 2004 paper 2 in one video. Then next day we will give the solution for 2004 December examination, right? So this will be for June, then next day December examination, like this. Then 2005, then to 2005 June and 2005 December, like this. We will try to provide as many solutions we can provide that will help you to practice, right? So what you should do is you should try to solve the questions by yourself. If you are not able to solve questions by yourself, then come and watch the video and understand the solution of that particular question, and then go back and try to solve yourself. That is how we will help you in practice. So this will be the plan for next 16 days. You can follow this plan if you want, and otherwise if you have your own plan you can follow that. Okay, so thanks everyone. Let's meet tomorrow in the computer graphics class in the morning 10 a.m.